This is Suresh Vishwakarma presenting Divine Public School in e-learning classes. So in this I am your maths teacher. Today we are going to study the chapter 2, the polynomial. In this module we are going to learn about the introduction of the polynomial in one variable, terms of the polynomial, coefficient of the term, degree of the polynomial, types of a polynomial based on its term, based on degree, zero polynomial and constant polynomial. So first of all, let us see the introduction of the polynomial. So a polynomial is a combination of variables and constant which is based on 4 fundamental mathematical operations: plus, minus, divide and multiply. And the most important thing is the non-negative whole number as exponents. For example, 2x minus 4 is the first example, second 3x square minus 7, third is 5y, etc. Here in 2x minus 4, variable is x and 2 is constant. They are multiplied to each other and 4 is minus from this. So these terms are operated by the mathematical operation negative. So this is called a polynomial. Second is given 3x square minus 7. Here the variable is x and its exponent is 2. Just keep it in mind that given that polynomial with non-negative whole numbers, so you have to be careful. Third polynomial is 5y, etc. Now consider a polynomial p of x, means polynomial of x, ax square plus bx raised 1 plus cx raised 0. It means this polynomial can be written as ax square plus bx plus c. This you are going to understand as in coefficient, exponent, variable and terms. Here coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, coefficient of, okay, in this ax square plus bx plus c, the coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b and c is the constant term. So a, b and c are the coefficients. Exponent, as x is variable and its power is 2, so this is 2 is exponent. In the second term bx, variable is x and its exponent is 1, and its third term constant term, you see there is no variable, so its exponent is 0. Now in all three terms variables are x, and terms, how many terms are there? Ax square is the first term, bx is the second term and c is the third term. So there are 3 terms in this. So students, keep it in mind that polynomial in which that has non-negative whole number as exponent. So you have to see the variables. If the power of the variables are negative, so that are not polynomial. It should be a non-negative whole numbers, means exponent or power you have to see very carefully. If they are negative, they are fraction, they are in square root, so these are not the polynomials. The exponents should be non-negative whole number. Okay, so let us see the next. In the next part we are going to study the standard form of a polynomial, means a polynomial how to write, means a polynomial in one variable of x of degree n is an expression of the form of p of x equals to an x raised n plus an minus 1 x raised n minus 1 plus etc plus a2 x square plus a1 x raised 1 and plus last is the constant term which is 0 in this. Means a polynomial in which the variables exponents should be in decreasing order. Keep it in mind. So this is called the standard form of a polynomial. Means a polynomial of x with degree n. Means this polynomial as an example is given. One more example is given. P of x is equals to 3x raised 4 plus 2x cube minus 5x square plus 2x minus 7. In this, just how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 terms. So this polynomial having 5 terms. First term is 3x raised 4. So here variable is x. Okay. In this, the another example of polynomial of x, 3x raised 4 plus 2x cube minus 5x square plus 2x minus 7. In this, there are 5 terms: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it is a having 5 terms. First term is 3x raised 4. So its highest coefficient, highest exponent is 4. That's why its degree is 4. But the coefficient of this x raised 4 is 3 because this 3 is the constant multiplication in this variable. So 3 is called the coefficient of x raised 4. Plus 2 is the coefficient of x cube. Minus 5 is the coefficient of x square. Plus 2 is the coefficient of x. And minus 7 is the constant term. Where in this standard form of polynomial, an minus 1, etc., a2, a1 and a0 are the constant when an is not 0. In particular, if these coefficients of the variables, means an equals to an minus 1 equals to etc., a2 equals to a1 equals to a0, then we get a 0 polynomial. Afterwards, types of a polynomial. In this first we will study the polynomials based on its terms. So students, be careful. Based on terms polynomial we are going to study. Okay, so you have to see the number of terms, then you can divide. First in this you will study the monomial. A polynomial with exactly one term. If there is one term, then it is called a monomial. For example, first is given 2x. 2x is a monomial. 4y is a monomial. 23xy is a monomial, etc. Because all are having only one terms. Second is binomial. A polynomial with exactly two terms is called binomial. For example, it means 2x plus 5, 54. In this, 2x is the first term and 54 is the second term. They are combined with the plus sign, so it is having two terms, is called binomial. 4y minus 25, 23xy plus 5, etc. These are the example of a binomial. Next is a trinomial. A polynomial with exactly three terms are called trinomial. For example, 3x plus 4y minus 6. In this, 1, 2 and 3 terms are there. So this is an example of. And 2x square minus 4x plus 9. In this, 2x square minus 4x plus 9 having 3 terms is also an example of a trinomial. Okay, now let us study a polynomial in one variable. Okay, so a polynomial is a monomial or the sum of a monomial. Like 4x square, it is a monomial. In this, variable is x, exponent is 2 and the coefficient of x square is 4. It is a monomial having only one variable x. Second example is 3x cube minus 8. It is having two terms, so it is binomial but having only one variable x. So exponent of this variable x is 3 because it is the highest exponent, and the coefficient of x cube is 3. Third example is 5x square plus 2x minus 4. In this you are seeing only one variable x. So these are the examples of polynomial in one variable. Next, each monomial in a polynomial is a term of the polynomial. Like in these polynomials, it is a binomial, it is a monomial, it is a trinomial, but each term is called a polynomial. So the number factor of a term is called its coefficient. Like coefficient of x square is 4. This is the number factor. In this x raised 3, the number factor is 3. In this x square, the number factor is 5. So these are called the coefficients. The coefficients of the first term of the polynomial is called the leading coefficient. Like this is 4 is the leading coefficient in this, 3 is the leading coefficient in this, 5 is the leading coefficient in this. Okay. Next is the degree of the polynomial, which is very important for you all. If px is a polynomial in x, the highest power of x in px is called the degree of the polynomial. For example, a number is written 2. 2 is a polynomial, but there is a no variable. So therefore, this is called a constant polynomial because there is no variable. And if there is no variable, so its degree is 0. It is called a constant polynomial. Second example is 4x plus 1. In this variable is 1 and its highest power is 1. So its degree is 1. This is first degree polynomial. Is also called linear polynomial. It means a polynomial of degree 1. Okay, it means a polynomial of degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Next is 5x square plus 2x minus 14. It is a trinomial, but in this only one variable is there and the highest power of this variable is 2. So this is a second degree polynomial, and this second degree polynomial is called quadratic polynomial also. So based on degree, there are few polynomials that you have to keep learn also. And the next is binomial example given, but in this the variable is 3x cube minus 8. Variable is x. Highest power of x is 3. So it is a third degree polynomial, and this third degree polynomial is called cubic polynomial also. So the students keep it in mind, as you have recognized the degree of this polynomial, any of the polynomials, based on the degree you can give the name of that polynomial also. If it means if the degree of this polynomial 2, there is no variable, so degree is 0, so it is called a constant polynomial. In the second, variable is x, its power is 1, so degree is 1, it is called a linear polynomial. Third is, this is the second degree because highest power of x is 2, so this second degree polynomial is called quadratic polynomial, and same as third degree polynomial is called a cubic polynomial. So let us see few examples. Classify the polynomials by degree and the number of terms. So degree polynomials, these polynomials, 4 polynomials are given, its degree, classify by the degree and classify by the number of terms. Like first polynomial is 5. Its degree is 0. It is a constant polynomial based on degree, but based on terms it is called a monomial because there is one term in this. Okay, second, let us see 2x minus 4. As variable is x, so degree is 1, so it is first degree polynomial, and first degree polynomial is called linear polynomial. And since in this there is 2 terms, so it is a binomial. Okay, in third, 3x square plus x. So variable is x, but the power of the variable is 2, so it is second degree. Second degree polynomial is called quadratic polynomial. Based on terms it is called a binomial. And x cube minus 4x square plus 1. Highest power of x is 3. So it is a cubic and it is a trinomial. Okay student, let us see the next part, which is very important for you all. That is a polynomial in one variable. As a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial, that you have read 2x minus 3. Its degree is 1, variable is 1, so degree is 1. It is called a polynomial. Like second polynomial is root 3x. So just see, this square root is not on x, only it is on 3, so its degree is 1. Y plus root 3, degree of y is 1, so x minus 2 upon 11, its degree is 1. 3z plus 4, its degree is 1. 2 upon 3u plus 1, etc. These are the linear polynomials because the degree of these polynomials is 1. Okay, second, the standard form of this linear polynomial is p of x is equals to written ax plus b in one variable, and degree of this variable is 1. It is a standard form of linear polynomial. Keep it in mind and learn it also, where a is the coefficient of x, because a is multiplied in x. A is the coefficient of x and b is constant term where a is not 0. B is constant term, a should not be 0. Keep it in mind. So the learning thing is, you just keep remember the standard form of a linear polynomial p of x is equals to ax plus b, where a is not 0 and a is the coefficient of x, b is the constant term. Okay, second is quadratic polynomial. As you have read already, quadratic polynomial, a polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial, and the name of this quadratic polynomial has derived from the word quadrate, which means square. It means in this the highest power of the variable should be square. 2x square plus 3x minus 2 upon 5. This is an example of quadratic polynomial. Y square minus 2. 2 minus x square plus root 3x. U upon 3 minus 2u square plus 5. These are the examples of quadratic polynomial. Okay, standard form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. P of x is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so the standard form of quadratic polynomial is p of x equals to ax square plus bx plus c. It is given in the form of trinomial, where the variable x having highest power is 2, so that's why this is square. Because of this square, it is called a quadratic polynomial, where a is the coefficient of x square. A is the coefficient of x square and a should not be 0. B is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. You just keep it in mind. A is multiplied in x square, so a is coefficient of x square, plus b is multiplied in x, so b is coefficient of x, and plus c, there is no variable with c, so that's why it is called a constant term. So keep remember, the standard form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, third is cubic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. For example, 2 minus x cube. In this polynomial there is 2 terms only, but variable x is having highest power is 3. Y cube minus 2y plus 5. So variable of in this variable is only y, and the highest power of y is 3, that's why it is a cubic polynomial. Root 3x cube, only x cube. 2 minus x cube plus root 3x, 3 minus x square plus x cube. These all are the examples. 3x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1 are the example of some cubic polynomials. And the standard form of a cubic polynomial is p of x is equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a should not be 0, A is the coefficient of x cube, b is the coefficient of x square, c is the coefficient of x, and d is called the constant term in this. Okay, so here it is given a, b and c are the real numbers, but a is not 0. So for the standard polynomial of cubic, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, just see the power of the variables in descending order. Here x cube, here x square, and in the third term is x raised 1, and in the last term there is no variable. So this is the standard form to write polynomial. So standard form of a cubic polynomial, p of x is ax equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c and d are real numbers and a is not 0. Okay, next is the very important part, how to find the value of a polynomial. Okay, if a polynomial is given, so it is very easy to find the value of that polynomial. Let us see how to find the value of any polynomial. Consider a polynomial p of x is given, which is x square minus 3x minus 4. It means it is a, if you are seeing in terms of degree, so it is a quadratic polynomial, but if you are seeing in terms of terms, so it is a trinomial. Okay, p of x equals to is given x square minus 3x minus 4. So we are going to find out the value of polynomial as the value of x is given 2. Okay, if x is 2 given, so it is very easy, substitute this value of x is 2 in this polynomial. So you will get p of 2 equals to, as first term is x square minus 3 into x means 3 into 2, so 2 square minus 3 into 2 minus 4. So let us solve this. 2 square is 4 and 3 2 is 6 minus 6 minus 4, which is equals to 4 minus 4 is cancel and minus 6 is remaining. Therefore p of 2 is equals to minus 6. It means this is the value of this polynomial if x is equals to 2. Okay, therefore if x is equals to 2, then the value of the polynomial p2 is equals to minus 6. Now consider take the another example of a polynomial, and p of x is equals to 4x cube plus x square minus 3x minus 4. It is a third degree polynomial, means it is a cubic polynomial. So let us find the value of this polynomial. Just see what is the given the value of x. Now substitute the value of x equals to minus 3. So find out the value of this polynomial, p of minus 3. It means where is the x, you just substitute minus 3. 4x cube, so it is written 4 into minus 3 whole cube plus x square, so minus 3 whole square minus 3x, so minus 3 into minus 3 minus 4. 4 into 3 minus 3 cube, which is equals to minus 27, plus minus 3 whole square, which is plus 9, and minus 3 is 9 plus 9 minus 4. Okay, so 4 into minus 27 is minus 108 plus 9 and minus 4. Simplifying, minus 99 plus 9 minus 4, it means minus 108 plus 9 is minus 99. Afterward, minus 99 plus 9 is minus 90 minus 4 equals to minus 94. Therefore if x is equals to minus 3, you substitute, you will get the value of this polynomial is minus 94. Okay student, let us see the another important part of your chapter, which is zeros of a polynomial. What is zeros of a polynomial and how to find with the help of this polynomial. Okay, so for a polynomial px, if the real number k is said to be a zero of this polynomial if p of k equals to 0, means as you are getting the value of the polynomial in the previous slide, same as if the value of that polynomial becomes 0, so that value of x is called zeros of this polynomial. Let us see few examples here also. For example, consider a polynomial p of x is equals to x square minus 3x minus 4, and substitute x is equals to minus 1 in this. So let us see p of minus 1, what will be p of minus 1 means minus 1 whole square minus 3 into minus 1 minus 4, minus 1 whole square which is plus 1, minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 3 and minus 4. So it is 1 plus 3 is 4 minus 4 which is equals to 0. It means the value of this polynomial came 0 at when x is equals to minus 1. It means this substituting x is equals to minus 1, then the value of this polynomial is 0. So it means this minus 1 is called zeros of this polynomial. Okay, let us see the other example. X is equals to 4. Okay, when substituting x is equals to 4 in this polynomial, you will get x square means 4 square minus 3 into x means minus 3 into 4 and minus 4. 4 square is equals to 16, minus 3 4 is 12, minus 4. Okay, 12 minus 16, so 16 minus 12 minus 4 is minus 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. Again you are getting this value of polynomial is 0 when x is equals to 4. Okay, therefore x is equals to minus 1 and x is equals to 4, then the value of this polynomial becomes 0. So x is equals to minus 4 and minus 1 and 4 are the 0 of this polynomial. So dear students, now I think this is the explained till your exercise 2.1 and 2.2. Easily you can solve. If you are facing any problem, you just put your question. I'll give you the solution of those questions. You have to revise again and again and clarify your doubts. I'll try my level best to clarify your doubts. Thank you.